welcome to my channel. This is Jasper. I'm your tarot reader, and today's reading is entirely dedicated to help you find out why is your person not contacting you right now. What are their blockages? What are their feelings for you? What are their intentions for the future? This is everything we're going to find out today. In order to pick your pile, we have three choices here. There is the Eastern Cottonwood in pile number 1 with the pink opal. There is the Pipal in group number 2 with the fluorite crystal, and there is the horse chestnut in reverse with the amethyst crystal. You can decide whether you want to focus on the cards, whether you want to focus on the crystals, or whether you want to focus on the timestamps in the info box below if you are a person that is very intuitive regarding numbers. This is how I pick my cards, just to tell you my favorite technique. Indeed, I generally tend to overthink when I keep looking at the cards, so I just go straight in the timestamps because I know which numbers I like, and that is always bringing me to the right choice. So whatever works for you guys, and just a little note, this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest, which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition. Take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. I will soon start offering private readings as well, so stay tuned for that because I will share all the information in the info box below. But until then, feel free to read even videos that have been uploaded last year, because most of them are timeless, so even if they are old, they can still talk about your current situation. Okay, so I can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello guys, if you chose the Eastern Cottonwood in pile number 1 with the pink opal, this is the reading for you. So I'm gonna just place the oracle cards on a side for now. I'm gonna start with the tarot decks first. I just find in this way we're gonna understand much more the meanings of the oracle cards if you already have a general understanding of the situation with the tarot cards. So I'm going to shuffle them in a way that even reverse cards will pop out. They're nothing to be scared of. I really like the fact that when we include the reverse interpretation, we have double of number of the interpretation that we can get from the cards. So I think that it really allows to make the reading more complex and accurate and more authentic and filled with information. But it's just my way. You might find other tarot readers that will read only upright cards, but there is nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so group number 1, we're going to see first of all what is blocking your person from coming forward, and then we're going to have a look at what are their feelings for you, how are their feelings about this situation and this connection, and what are their intentions for the future. But we focus on one section at a time. Okay, so what are their blockages? Group number 1. Knight of Acorns. Okay, there's definitely blockages in action. 4 of Acorns. Then we have the 9 of Acorns in reverse. It's getting very bright. There you go. And then the 3 of Crystals. Okay. Knight of Acorns and 9 of Acorns in reverse. And 4 of Acorns with the 3 of Crystals. Okay, so first of all, I have the impression that this person might actually be very impulsive and very energetic, and usually this person might actually not think twice before acting on their desires, but this might have led them in the past to get actually hurt, or to put themselves in a situation where they couldn't get out easily, okay, to get trapped in a situation that they didn't want. So I feel that right now they're trying to take a rest and be more stable, and be more considering their morals, their ethic before doing any action, instead of just following their inner enthusiasm, their attraction, their instinct. I feel that this person is trying to be more efficient in their action by thinking it through. With these photo of acorns, there could be a desire for stability, but at the same time, they might not want to rush it, okay? They just want to take things a bit slower. With this nine of acorns, when it's upright, it talks about the having loads of defenses up. Um, so I feel that this person right now is trying to take those defenses down because the Nine of Acorns is in reverse. So I feel that this person is starting to realize that in the past they might have had some defense mechanism that pulled them away from a true intimate connection or from committing to the person in a more serious way. And right now they're trying to, be more open to it and feeling the courage, being brave to be vulnerable, if you know what I mean. They actually want to make this work with these trio crystals. I feel that there is a lot of a desire for them to make this work and to create something stable and long term with you, but at the same time, I find that they don't want to rush it. Okay, so let me get another few cards here and see what else is popping out here. Ace of Acorns in reverse and the World in reverse. It could be that the moment you're feeling is slightly overwhelmed, as if the whole world is requiring their attentions, or they feel a lot of pressure from the outside regarding what action they're going to take or not. It could be that you would like to celebrate this connection. Possibly, you might even have offered them to marry you with this Four of Acorns and the World, and they might have felt like they're not sure whether this would be um, an impulsive decision from you or from them as well to accept it or not. And at the same time, I feel that they would be a little shy regarding celebrating this connection in front of everybody. And again, there is something breaking their action. This Ace of Acorns is the Ace of Wands, so it's full of passion, full of action, full of intentions for the future, full of confidence as well, full of creative force, as the card says as well, and full of attraction. But this is being blocked. This action is being blocked a little. It talks about new passionate beginning, but for some reason this person is slowing it down. Okay, I feel that they might have this impression that they've always been a very impulsive person in the past and it didn't bring them any good. So right now I feel that they want to simply think it through. And they also might feel as if their wounds from the past are still open and still need to be a little healing, because they don't want to start something new with the same defense mechanism that they had in the past. They want to make this work with this Three of Crystals. It could even be that they are working a lot, because the Three of Crystals also talk about work. And so they're simply wondering if that would affect this connection or affect this commitment. I also hear that for some of them they would love to give you the world, but they can't at the moment. They can't start a new beginning. It could even be that they already have a commitment with somebody else, so they're still tied with a past situation. Maybe they bought a house or they invested a house, or they still have to pay for the kids of their previous family. So this new beginning actually scares them. Okay, It could even, yeah, I feel that for some of you, there could be a third party situation, but it's not a romantic connection. I feel that it's merely a practical situation where they have to provide for these other people. With this trio crystal, is more like a money situation. So it could be that, yes, maybe they feel as if they, first of all, wouldn't have enough, like on a material financial point of view, to provide for you, and on the other side they really don't want to rush this. Okay, even though their instinct would tell them, oh my god, yes, there is still this part of them that is like, maybe it's better if we just wait a bit, or until everything is settled, until the cycle is closed. I hear that they want to close that previous cycle before starting a new one. And 10 of shells. Okay, so yes, there is the intention to create a fulfilling future with you, a romantic future with you. But yes, before then, it's really important for them to close on another cycle. And anything you're hearing right now regarding another family, kids, or third party situation, please don't take it in consideration unless you're already aware of it, unless you already know about it. Because yeah, I don't want to put wrong ideas in your mind if you never had that thought before. Okay, so these are the blockages. Let's have a look now at the feelings. So I'm just gonna place this on a side. Let's see their feelings, group number 1. How are they feeling about this? How are they feeling about you? We have 5 of acorns in reverse. So there might have been some conflicts, internal conflicts, or arguments with you as well that they want to stop. Okay, they don't want to argue with you anymore. And there might have been some challenges in the past, but they really want to go past them. So we have the shadow in reverse, the 5 of acorns. Let's place this right over there. The 7 of acorns in reverse. And the Queen of acorns. Okay. I feel that this person actually has a lot of attraction for you and find you very powerful, very creative, very full of energy. So excited about life, with so many projects in your mind, very artistic as well, very impulsive, which is pretty much the same energy of them. So that could be why they blocked that fire a little bit, because they know, yeah, they're trying to balance the energy a little bit, and I feel that they are trying to resist their temptation towards you. It's like, yeah, especially with the shadow as well, you are a real temptation for them, but for some reason they're really trying to block their stamina. They're trying to block their, like, every single cell of their body would tell them, yes, go with them, go with this person, but they're really blocking this. I can see from all of the cards. It's like they know that it will create some sort of conflict, and they don't want that to happen, or it might create some arguments, it might create some internal battle, and they don't want to deal with that right now. So yeah, now knowing this, I have the feeling that possibly this person is still very much bound with their previous life, with the previous cycle, so they want to end that first. Again, I have the same message here, because it would be a real temptation, but they know that it will create a lot of troubles to start something with you already. So I kind of have this feeling that you might be a lover for them, like a hidden lover, and they really, yeah, they might have decided not to be in touch with you anymore, because yes, you make them very, very happy, but they don't want to damage you, and they don't, yeah, they don't want to follow simply their physical instinct and then mess everything up. They want to be ready before starting anything new. What else? Queen of Feathers, yeah. I hear that there could be another female figure that would actually bite their head off if they would ever find out. They'll be very harsh, but I feel yes, there is a loving connection here with you. It's not simply a mere physical attraction. You guys feel at home with each other. You feel like you can be naked with each other, not just physically but emotionally as well. This person feels that there is harmony with you. You create a beautiful union together. They will truly love a beginning, a love beginning with you. They would truly love to start a relationship, because they have the impression that with you they would feel totally happy and light-hearted, and it would also, yeah, you would possibly make them feel like a king. You would probably put them at the center of your life. They know how much you are attracted for them from them, and how much you appreciate their intelligence as well, and their mind, their intellectual abilities, their way to speak, and to think logically before making any action. You're possibly attracted by this side of them, because it makes them look really wise to you, and they know this. They know that they have this um, power to attract you in that way, but they don't want to overuse it. They don't want to abuse of this power. And again, I really feel that there would be somebody that would be really angry at them if they would find out that there's anything going on with you. Or you could as well. They might even be scared that you are going to find out that they have been hidden some truth up until now, and it would turn totally against them, and they would be really scared to ruin this beautiful union with you. But again, if there's any secret like that, you should have already known. You, what I mean is that if you never thought of this or possibility that they had a second life hidden somewhere, then please don't start thinking about that now just because I'm saying so. It has to be already in your life. It has to be already in your awareness. Okay. So yeah, it could even be that you already know everything about this and they are consciously telling you, I really need to close that cycle before entering this. Okay, I feel that you both know, for the majority of you, you both know that this was a little risky. Um, you didn't know of the intensity of these bond that they still have with their past life, and how important for them would be to close that entirely before. Maybe you didn't see any problem. You were like, well, what's the big deal? But yeah, for them it is a big deal. They really want to start this new fresh beginning, with no regrets, with no tight bonds with the past, with no responsibilities. Yeah, they want a clean road ahead with no obstacles. Alright, so let's see now what are their intentions for the future, because that's really important, so that you can kind of settle and relax and sit back and just realize as well whether this is worth waiting for or not. Although for any big decision like that, I would definitely suggest not to follow simply a tarot reading. You really need to hear what is your heart saying. Maybe you can do some meditation, spend some time in silence, really listen to what is it that you truly can put up with, how tolerance, how much tolerance you want to put on the table, how much you want to wait. Yeah, I will never be able to tell you what to do, guys. That's always up to you. So these readings can simply help you to think, okay, and realize more. What is it? Do you feel? What is it that you want? Etc. So, 2 of feathers, 3 of feathers in reverse. Okay, this person does not know what to do just yet in the future with you. This person is really scared to break your heart. 10 of feathers in reverse and the sun. Okay. Or possibly this person is very scared to break someone else's heart. Or to break their own heart, letting go of that big chapter of their life that has meant a lot for them up until now. Okay, they might simply be not ready just yet, but they see that there is a lot of pure energy coming out of you, coming out of this connection with you, that you guys would be simply happy, full of joy, full of vitality. They can see that once they finally heal themselves from this heartbreak, from this, once they recover from this big end of a huge chapter in their life, they will finally be able to transform themselves and offer totally to you their whole heart, their whole body to you. Okay, but right now I feel that they're dreaming of it, but they know that to get there, there's a lot of work to be done. Okay, especially shadow work, release work, and transformation. So I see that, yeah, this person is still kind of undecided. It is a big thing for them to let go of that chapter. So it could be that if somebody's really going through a divorce as well, and until everybody sign all the documents, they will not start something new. But even just the action of signing those documents is taking up a lot of mental energy, because they're just wondering, is this the right decision or is it not? But their heart know. Whether they don't know consciously, their soul know that being with you would be the right answer. Because look at how much vitality and joy is coming out of that card. Okay, you would bring so much lightheartedness to your own life, and look at how dark this would be instead. But once they will move out of this chapter that is not bringing any new flowers, not gonna be, oh, it's so dark. So they just really need to release that, because otherwise it's just being stagnant and toxic in their system. King of Acorns, yeah, I can see that they really want to come towards you with so much passion, but that has to wait. Okay, until they make this final decision and this final letting go. Okay, so again, as I said to you before, I can't really make the decision for you and telling you whether it's worth waiting for or not. You will know in your own heart, okay? But meantime, if you decide to wait for this person, even though they're not giving you any promise, or they're not showing you any effort, or maybe they even cut fully communication for a good while, yeah, but you still decided to wait for them, my suggestion would be to just forget that you're waiting. Okay, just keep going on with your life. Keep focusing on your own passions, on your own routine. Meet up with friends. Focus on your work, on your hobbies, on your family. Just keep having fun as well. You can keep going on dates, and if this has to happen, it will happen. It will just put you in a energetically point of view. If you keep waiting for them, it will put you in a low vibration, so it will keep pushing out to the universe the message that you are lacking of something. And you know that universe brings back to you whatever you're feeling. So if you're feeling sad, the universe will bring more things to be sad about, so you attract whatever you think. So if you're thinking, oh, um, there's no love in my life, then there will be no love. Okay, so this is why I'm telling you the best thing you could do is to just keep having positive thoughts about this connection, about the future, the future of this connection, but without obsessing and without overthinking. So distract yourself, do things that makes you feel good. So let's have a look now at the oracle cards to understand even more how is the person feeling and what's the potential of this connection. We have show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius. This is so similar to what I was just saying to you. Just don't hide in a corner just because this hasn't worked out just yet. The world would miss something special if you wouldn't show out there. Okay, and then hold your vision with the fixed moon. Again, exactly what I was saying. It's really important that you keep having a positive image of this connection. Okay, don't start being having catastrophic images in your mind, thinking that is the end, it will never work, you lost him or lost her, and this connection is dead. Stop having those thoughts, because the more you think those, the more you will attract that reality. So keep having the vision of what is it that you want to attract. Then we have some romance angel cards, and one says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I feel that this is how they feel about you. Okay, you are their new love and they just can't wait for this unrequited love. Yes, they can't wait for this unrequited love to be gone out of their life. I feel that maybe this past connection is still really holding tight on them and expecting for them to go back with them and possibly not sign those divorce document, if this is what we're talking about, but it doesn't necessarily have to be just that. Okay, so I really feel that they are attracted towards you, but they have to get rid of this unrequited love before. Then we have a message from them that it says, you have to forgive me because I'm emotionally retarded. I know you will laugh, but it's a serious problem. I can't second guess you. So, okay, this also could be that they need a little confirm from you that you're actually into them. So it could be that they're not fully sure whether this is the whether you are attracted to them or not. So they definitely are, but also in order to invest in something new before they want to actually be sure. So it would be good if, in case you have the chance to be in touch with them again next time, be kind of more clear with them, okay, regarding what is it that you want from them, and your feelings, your attraction, be more clear. And it will possibly help them to steer this connection and be like, oh, well, then it's not just in my imagination, it's actually happening. So then it would actually stimulate them a lot more to get rid of that old cycle. Then ancient wisdom. Have ancient wisdom here. So yeah, I feel that this person is trying to do things better than they did in the past, and trying to be wiser regarding their choices. That's why they don't want to make things impulsively. They don't want to take any impulsive decision, and sacred space. This is what they need right now. They need some space to release and close that chapter, because it is an important decision, as I said, and they don't want to make this decision based on impulsive feeling, or based on the attraction towards you, or based on the pressure of other people. They just want to go back inside within themselves. So it's a long journey, and then listen to what their soul is saying, listen to what their ancestors and spirits are saying. Okay, so it's a big deal for this person. Then we have Eastern Cottonwood, which is the card you choose at the beginning. So let's have a look at the booklet. Eastern Cottonwood, page 60. It says, there is no division between you and all the other beings in the world, whether you consider them to be living creatures or inert things. Learn to connect with them, to appreciate and understand them, and to honor them. So this is what, this person is trying to be, I feel like this person is trying to be in nature, far away from everybody, and just listening to what the trees has to say to them, what the birds has to say to them, what the stones have to say to them, because everything is filled with a spirituality, a spiritual entity. So they know that they can receive wise messages from that. This is what they're doing right now. Another message is, I have great wisdom. The rustling of my leaves means that I am in continual communication with the Supreme Being. Let me show you how to become as one with the world around you so that everyone can benefit from your blessing. So yes, they're really trying to listen to a bigger voice, be in touch with whatever God they believe in, whatever spiritual entity they believe in, and in order to make the right choice here. I really hope that has been helped you to get some clarity regarding this connection. Let me know if it has resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, so pop down in the comments below your thoughts and your situation if you want to share it. I'd love to listen, and I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can. But even if you don't feel like sharing your personal situation, you can simply just pop the number of the pile you chose, so it will help the future you in case you want to look back and check if the reading was right with the future development of the events or not. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world to me. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, which happens every Thursday and Sunday now. I double the times per week in which I upload a video. So I hope you love that, and I can't wait as well to receive any feedback you have or ideas regarding future topics. And yeah, thanks so much again for choosing me over and over again, for sharing those beautiful comments. You always make my day and you fill up my heart with joy. So happy to have been created this community and never gave up on it, even in those moments where I actually felt I couldn't keep going, but I did, and I think it's so worthy. So thanks so much again for being part of this. See you really soon, guys. Bye bye. Love you. Hello guys, if you chose group number 2 with the Pipal and the fluorite crystal, this is the reading for you. I'm just gonna place all of these oracle cards that I drawn for you on a side because I prefer to do the tarot reading first, so that then we will have a much better understanding of the situation and the oracle cards will make even more sense. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards in a way that some of them will come out as reversed, but it's nothing to be scared of. It's not true that all the reverse cards contain a negative meaning. I actually really love the fact that it just, in this way, it helps double the number of interpretation that you can have from the cards. So instead of having 78, you have double of them, which I find it absolutely great because it helps to have a much more complex explanation of the situation. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna have a look at what is it that is blocking your person, group number 2, from coming forward, from communicating with you, and then we're gonna see at how are they feeling about you, and eventually what are their intentions for the future. Okay, so this is a Snapchat picture. You say snap picture? Snap picture of the current situation, so anything can change as well after this, so don't take this as set in stone. So the reason why this person is blocked, group number 2, Seven of Acorns, okay, Knight of Shells, then we have 8 of Shells, and 9 of Feathers in reverse. There's a lot of insomnia in this person. This person is having hard time sleeping, is trying their best though to come back to a normal routine and a normal mindset, but they definitely have a lot of thoughts in their mind, a lot of overthinking I'm seeing here, possible anxiety and depression, especially with the Eight of Shells there as well. Um, the Eight of Shells talks about basically having, especially from this interpretation, from the Spirit Song Tarot deck interpretation, is like having a limbo view cut off. Um, but that's exactly why the starfish is there, because even though whenever they lose a limb, they can regenerate it. So it speaks about the hope of somebody getting healed finally from a really painful situation, especially from a huge loss. Okay, so it could be that this person has lost somebody in their life, or some opportunity in their life, something didn't go successfully, and it feel like a huge grief to them, which is probably what is keeping them awake at night. But mm, I see that in their mind they would have the intention to come forward to you with a romantic offer with this Knight of Shell, but this situation is probably blocking them from doing so. Maybe they actually just chickened out as soon as they were organizing an event where they would invite you and propose something to you. I see that they were actually planning for something really sweet, really thoughtful and romantic in your towards you, and eventually, yeah, they just run away. That's what I'm seeing here. Possibly they just realize, wait a minute, where is this bringing me? So it could even be that this loss that they are feeling, they are grieving for, is not necessarily a current one. Doesn't necessarily have to be that they have lost somebody now. It could be that they simply had back in their dreams, in their subconscious, the memory of the pain that they had in the past, especially when they were vulnerable and they opened up their heart so innocently towards somebody, with so much rush as well. Excuse my voice. So I feel like, yeah, they were actually coming towards you and feeling like overcoming any obstacles. They had so much stamina, they were feeling really driven to come towards you, and then this memory, this flashback brought them back in the past. Unless something really happened in the present, this is what I'm perceiving. So let's get some other cards for these. The Justice and the Six of Acorns. There is shyness here. There is fear of being evaluated from the outside world. Fear, yeah, to be judged, and fear to lose you, fear to be rejected by you, and then be shamed in front of others. Yeah, this person is being very cautious, very self-conscious as well. And possibly this person is not really, yeah, it's not really used to do a big move like that, or as I said, they did it in the past and didn't have much success. So this is what is blocking them. They know that you are looking for somebody that actually comes strong onto them, that is pride to show to the world how much they love you, somebody that is like coming out of a movie, somebody, yeah, that is fully dedicated to her or him, and that is showing their love through action, through some meaningful action as well. So it's like, for you, let me know if this resonated or not, but I have the impression that with these cards you would really want somebody that doesn't only show you words but full proof of their intentions and their feelings for you. So and you like great moves, you know, like great uh, scenarios where it truly seems unreal, like somebody that does a sonnet in front of your window with all fairy lights around and a few people in the choir. You like big gestures, and possibly this person is feeling a little uncomfortable or not really confident they're going to make it, but they want things to be, yeah, Justice. The justice is another block for them. So it could be that they feel that something is out of balance, um, or something is unfair. Although I would say more out of balance. Possibly they feel like your feelings are not the same. Maybe they are showing more interest towards you than you show to them, and this is making them feel a little over aware of themselves, and yeah, a bit overthinking and shy. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing here. They don't see. Um, they would probably love to receive more, more proofs from you that you're actually interested. Yeah, and it could even be that they have a bit of challenge in communicating, because this is how I'm feeling right now. Like, it's very hard to express. So it's like, I mean, tuning in with their energy at the moment is like they're blabbering a bit. Or they would be scared that if they would come towards you with this giant proposal that they had in their mind, or this romantic event, in the end they will not find the words to make you feel good, and they will ruin it. Yeah. And again, there could be fear of getting hurt, so fear of losing you with this Eight of Shells as well. Okay, so let's have a look at how they feel about you and place this on the side for now. Let's just leave them there. So I'm going to shuffle the cards again, group number 2. And the fluorite, yeah, the fluorite is a crystal as well that acts a lot on the mental abilities and the communicative abilities. It helps to clear out the mind. So, yeah, I feel that possibly this person might have some problem in communicating here. Any bluish stone as well is really good for the throat chakra as well, helping communication. Their feelings, there is a star. The Six of Shells in reverse is like they're not believing that you're real. They're really scared that this is an illusion, that you're not real. It's like they're scared to get disappointed. Because right now, how they feel about you is that you are a dream that will never come true. Okay, you're everything that they've always wished. You represent the ideal, even on a physical level. They're so attractive from you, but you just seem too good to be true. With the Six of Shells in reverse as well, it's like they're not fully embracing this union, because they're afraid that all of this joy coming out of this connection is fittizio. How do you say fittizio in English? Like, yeah, superficial, or I mean false, They're afraid that this is just a facade. Do you say that? Facade? Sorry guys, I should probably check those words, because having 3 languages in my brain confuse me a lot. So then we have these transformations in reverse. So yeah, they would love to change this perspective. They would love to see you again as they've seen you before, with genuine. Sorry again, like the communication is a huge problem here for sure. They would love to have the same perspective of you, the same image of you that they had at the beginning, but something has changed, and it kind of ruined that innocency. So it's very hard to go back to before. It's like somebody told them, and what if she or he is a catfish? Have you thought about that? Because she or he ticks all the boxes, but what if it's an illusion? What if it's going to happen the same thing that happened to you in the past? You're gonna make a fool of yourself, going all the way there, and maybe this person would have to travel towards you, because there is this timing as well with the Seven of Acorns that we saw before. And so yeah, they're just wondering, what if this gesture is way bigger than this person or the situation deserve right now? Because it's not that I have many proof from my other person that she or he is very much interested or a trustworthy person. Yeah, so there's definitely a big fear here that you might be a catfish. Nine of Acorns, again, talks about lifting up some mechanism, like defense mechanism in front of them. Is like they put some bars between them and reality, between them and you, so that they won't get hurt. Okay, so they're definitely not showing the real soul to you. The inner child within them is definitely so dreamy, so excited about you, but then there is the serious, boring adult version of them that is like, wake up a minute, like you can't just give yourself up to a total stranger right now. You have to be cautious, you can't repeat the same mistakes from the past. So this is everything that their adult version is telling them. So that's why this person actually backed off a little to just think it through, because they're really scared to repeat the same mistakes from the past and then getting really hurt. So yeah, it's really hard to see you again with the same eyes that they had before, which is a bit of a bummer, because I'm pretty sure you're a genuine person and they're just really scared. They're putting their fears in front of them. But let's see how else you feel about you. Oh, card fell off. The Tower. Okay, we have this Tower in reverse. So it is resistance. Seeing your true colors. This is what I'm seeing here. And they're scared. It's like they're scared to actually meet up with you and have this revelation, whether it's good or not or bad. Yeah. I feel that this person is actually hiding themselves behind a giant excuse. They might actually, like blame you for being too good to be true, and blame the catfish theory. But in reality, I feel that this person is actually really scared to start something new, and jump ahead, take a leap of faith. Because, I feel that for the majority of you, we're talking about online dating, online chatting. This is how you guys are. Maybe they just ghosted you right after you decided to go on a date, and maybe you set the time and the date, but they didn't respond to the last questions you had, and they changed their attitude in the last few days. They're not as chatty as before. So it could be that they just backed off because they're really scared. We are also in a really, really particular time. Humanity in general is facing the same struggles of being basically locked in a cage for a year and a half. So there is definitely a high level of anxiety within everybody, especially before going on a date, after having done it for so long. And so I feel that is a factor. And then of course you can add all the others, which is the usual risk of going on an online date, because you never know if the person in front of you is genuine or not. I mean, you really need to trust your intuition regarding that. So yeah, that's a bummer. Let's see what are their intentions, okay? Because we might have a sudden change of this narrative. Let's see. So, what are their intentions towards you? Group number 2. the shaman. Alright. True crystals, that's surprising. Then we have Queen of Acorns and Knight of Crystals. They're really positive cards, guys. I think this person might eventually come around their fears and their fear that you are a giant illusion, because there is a shaman, which is like being committed to their words, okay, being true to their words. So, well, the shaman as well is regarding a full committed relationship and long-term relationships. So I feel that this person is not denying the possibility that you guys might actually work it out together with these true crystals and build something together that is meaningful and yeah, durable as well. So I feel that this person eventually is gonna start getting all active again and buzz around you and offer you something again. With this Knight of Crystals, there's a lot of action. It might not be an immediate action because the crystals are never really fast pace, because the crystals are the pentacles and is the slowest energy of the whole deck. So yeah, I see though that there is action, there is a proposal, like a type of offer over there. And with the Queen of Acorns, there's the enthusiasm, the excitement about this is back again. There's a lot of feminine energy in the Queen of Acorns. So in a way, it could be representing you or the other person, but generally it's a person that is very vital, full of energy and creativity, artistic, that follows their intuition, their instinct, that yeah, jumps on the first train in the station, very impulsive, but in a nice way, okay, and also very physically attractive person. And yeah, there's a lot of passion for sure. So yeah, I feel that they actually are not able to forget about you, and in the end they're just gonna be like, come on, it is worth a try. What's the worst that could happen if I go and I'm careful and I'm cautious, and if I don't open up my heart straight away, because there's no cups in here, okay? There is practicality for sure. But at least they're coming with an open mind with this shaman as well. They're just letting you go to universe, and they're like, well, if this is what the experience universe is calling me to have, then I should have it. And whatever comes out of it, I will definitely learn something important. Let's see what else regarding their intentions for the future. Chariot, yeah, they want to bring this situation forward. They want to make a move. As I said, they want to see progress in here, and they don't want to sit still. The photo shells in reverse is just perfect, because the photo shells in upright, it talks about inactivity and somebody that is not believing in themselves anymore, is not believing in life anymore, is not believing in people anymore. So very negative person. But in reverse, it talks about somebody that has shifted their energy, and they're like, wait a minute, if I'm attracting so many bad experiences, it's because I'm calling them. So there's a lot of law of attraction in this card as well, and it's like they have, yeah, they come out of this phase of reevaluating you and deciding, yes, she or he is actually worth a try. So eventually things are gonna come out, come back straight. How do you say? They're gonna turn the page and forget about the parentheses where they thought you were a giant illusion, and eventually give this a try and give this a chance. Now let's put this on the side and have a look at the oracle cards. I love looking at them at the end of the reading because it makes so much more sense. So we have, between the romance angel cards, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. This is their inner child within them, the little voice that is telling them this could be the one, and you could actually blow it just because of your insecurities or fears. And oh my god, true love. What does it say here? This is the romance of a lifetime. Beautiful. This is how they're feeling. I feel that this person might have probably put all the eggs in one basket, and then, yeah, eventually they put their hopes so high that of course the risk to get disappointed from that is really high. That's why they backed off, because they were like, oh, I'm really flying up over the clouds here. I'm not touching the ground anymore. So once I'm gonna fall out of this cloud, I'm gonna hurt myself really badly. So, but they can't help it. This is how they feel. They feel that you could be the one, this could be true love, so it is worth a try. Then from the Monology card, we have surrender to the divine. It's exactly what I said before when I look at the shaman, right? They're just like, whatever this universe is expecting me to experience, I'm going to experience it fully. There's no point to chicken out and not leaving. And then you and your loved ones are safe. This is what they're trying to tell themselves, that they're going to be safe. If they meet you in public, and I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate with you, because most of the time I've just been speaking about this scenario of online chatting, online dating, but if it doesn't resonate, please check the other piles as well. But yeah, if you guys meet up in a public area with loads of other people around during the day, what bad things can happen, right? Then from the oracle shamanic healing oracle, we have self-love. And this is important. I feel that this is really important for this person, because a lot of these fears, I actually thought they were just a cover, just a yeah, just again, that word that I don't know if it was with you or with the previous part. I think it was with you. Facade. I think it's facade. So I think they're actually covering themselves, as I said before, from their true fear, which is not the fear to be catfished, it's the fear to actually open up their heart, generally. And also the fear of being judged, the fear of being in the arena again, and the fear of being rejected, not being liked. So the self-love is really important, because you need self-confidence in order to go and meet up somebody else. Otherwise, if they don't like you, you're just gonna destroy your soul. Like, you need to go out there with a bit of a strong attitude and accept whatever is going to happen. We don't need to be liked by everybody. It will never happen. And then discernment. Yeah, this is what they're deciding. Once I'm gonna go there, I will discern whether this is a wise choice or not, whether this is a safe situation or not, whether this person is an illusion, a catfish or not. But I will be able, if I trust in my own intellectual abilities, and intuitive abilities, I will be able to discern this. Okay, then we have the Pipal, which I hope I'm pronouncing it well, and we're gonna read it from the Wisdom of Trees oracle little booklet, because those messages are too beautiful. I don't want to ruin them by remembering them a bit poorly. 33. Where is it? There it is. Set aside some time each day for meditation. Sit quietly and listen to the sounds around you so that you honor each moment. Practice mindfulness, in which you are aware of everything that you do from minute to minute. So again, yeah, I think this person actually might have gone through some anxiety, and maybe they've been panicking. Did I not see the 9 of feathers in reverse? Indeed, this person has simply panicked about this going out with you, and so they're just setting back. That's the reason why they're not contacting you right now, because they're just trying to go back to themselves, realize where the fears is coming from, realize what is the truth of these blockages that they're feeling, and then meditate, spend some time on their own, find back that self-love. So but I think that they will come around. And then there is a little message here that says, sometimes I struggle with jealousy. I know that it's only because of my insecurities. Again, insecurities coming out. But you're so lovable and surrounded by so many attractive and beautiful, interesting people that I wonder, what do you see in me? Exactly what I've been saying before. This person has some insecurities. Is not very confident about themselves, about their ability to be attractive. Okay, and they might have seen lots of pictures of you with other people, and they might just believe you're so incredibly attractive, and this might be another fear of them. What if I'm gonna feel as if she or he doesn't, as if I don't deserve them? What if I feel as if I'm out of their league? But then I will perceive anybody else being a much better chance for her or him. Okay, so this person still needs to build up a bit of self-love and self-confidence. I really hope that helped you guys and brought you some clarity regarding this situation. Let me know in the comments below if it did. I'd love to hear from you, and I will answer to each one of your comments as soon as I can. It would be so incredibly meaningful if you could share your feedback and your experience and tell me if this resonated or not. And even if you don't feel like sharing, just pop down the number of the Pipal you chose. It might be helpful for the future you, if you'll ever want to look back whether that tarot reader was right or not about the outcome of your connection. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, which happens every week a couple of times, once on Thursday and another time Sunday. Okay, so the time is not set, so it'd be nice for you to have the notification bell so you just will be able to be the first one watching. Okay, so thanks so much for your loyalty to the channel. For the most of you that just keep coming back over and over, I keep seeing your faces in the comments. It's so beautiful to be able to recognize you guys, and thank you to all of you that are new as well to the channel. I really hope you liked it here and that you will stay with me a bit longer. Can't wait to see you again in the next video. Big hugs to you guys. Bye bye. Hello guys, if you chose the horse chestnut in reverse with the amethyst in pile number 3, this is the reading for you. I've already drawn some oracle cards for you, but I'm going to read them at the end of the reading because I feel that their interpretation will be much more interesting after the tarot reading, because we will have a much better understanding of the situation, so they will make a lot more sense rather than reading them at the beginning. So let's shuffle the cards, guys. You are going to see me shuffling them in a way that reverse cards will pop out as well, which is nothing to be scared of. It's not true that they all carry a negative message. I actually really love the reverse cards because it helps double the number of the meanings that we have. So it's like having not 78 cards but double the amount, which is 156, I believe. So yeah, that's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of interpretations, a lot of messages that will come out and just fill up your reading with a much bigger complexity. Although there's nothing wrong as well. Reading only with the upright cards is just every tarot reader will do their favorite technique. So we're seeing what are the blockages for your person first, and then we're gonna see how are they feeling about you, and then we will see what are their intentions for the near future. So these are the blockages, guys. We have the shaman in reverse, the page of crystals in reverse, the 6 of acorn, and the page of acorns upright. So definitely there is fear commitment here. With the shaman in reverse, we're talking about somebody that is not fully ready to to commit to a long-term relationship here, or to marry somebody, or to pick a life partner here. Okay, this person is having doubts about this, whether they're ready or not. And we also have Page of Crystals in reverse, which tell me they're actually feeling not ready to provide for somebody, and they tried to test themselves to this new experience, but they feel that they're actually not prepared. Okay, which is a bit of it's a bit sad, especially to start the reading that way, but anything could happen, so please stick around because good news could come as well. Then we have the Page of Acorns, which is telling me, that this person is actually attracted from you, and it feels alive when it's with you as well. And probably this impulsivity has scared this person a bit as well. But I have to say, with these two pages, this person might be a lot younger than you and a bit immature for sure. And the Page of Acorns sometimes could actually be a little bit of a player. Just following their physical instinct, which often can just bring to the wrong decision and to hurt somebody else, and to minimize the feelings of the other person, undermine the situation. And then Six of Acorns, Six of Acorns is telling me this person might actually be scared of other people's judgment over them, because they would definitely have to, their choice coming onto you will be visible to many people. This is what I'm seeing. There could also be some overconfidence that is actually hiding the opposite. Okay, it's like this person might actually have a bit of a mask in front of them. It's not a great portrait here, but I'm seeing that this person is actually scared to come onto you in front of others. It could be that you guys are part of the same community, so their action will actually be seen and judged from not just you but others as well, and this has made them chickened out a bit. It could be that they are also comparing themselves to other people, and they just realize they're out of your league, or out of they can't compare to the partners you had before. Let's see what other blockages. It could even be that this person is having some sexual blockage, like it is just physically talking is not really working, and it could be because of their massive ego. This is what I'm seeing here, that they're just, maybe they've been talking to their friends about how great they are in bed and how they always able to satisfy the other partner's pleasure and everything. But now you could be somebody that is actually a friend in common with all of their friends, so now their words are not enough anymore. I mean, their words will be backed up with their actions, so it could be that they're a bit scared that the truth will come out. And for this fear of being judged, and fear that people will finally realize that they had a giant mask in front of their face all of this time, is making them shrink, like not just metaphorically, and be a little scared of their performance. Let's see what else we have here. I see a lot of immaturity anyway. Hanged Man in reverse, and the Ace of Feathers. The new beginning scared them, especially because I feel like you're a really honest person, very authentic, and they know that you have high standards as well. You're very intelligent, and you set your boundaries straight. You're very clear with communicating what is it that you need. And I feel that possibly this person hasn't been that honest with themselves and with others around, so they're basically facing themselves with a huge mirror. So you've been really helping them realizing that they're not fully, ready to be honest, ready to be transparent. This hanged man is telling me, they're just taking their time before making a decision, but they're a bit lost in this. Yeah, possibly they thought I'm just gonna take a day and then eventually turn in 3 days and then a week and then 2 weeks, and this person is just not getting back to you at the moment because they're just lost in their mind. They're trying to find a solution, but they just keep going in circle in their head. Okay, so these are the blockages. Let's have a look at their feelings. Also, these new beginnings, since it's the Ace of Feathers, could be really, as I said, out there, like really visible to others as well, really transparent, like really visible. So yeah, they know that they have to make it right. Otherwise they will ruin their reputation. This is what I'm seeing. Now their feelings, group number 3. 8 of Acorns in reverse. 2 of Shells. Okay, they can't communicate their feelings for you. 7 of Acorns in reverse. And King of Acorns. There's a massive conflict within themselves because part of them, they really want to be cocky and out there and making the first move, making a big entrance in your life and showing their gorgeous body and their especially their body. They're focusing a lot on how great they could be under that aspect, so they could be putting a lot of energy as well in the way they look, so their clothes and their hair. But then on the other hand, there is this 7 of Acorns, which is telling me they're actually lacking of stamina and determination. They're lacking of that energy and their confidence that actually make them push through at high speed towards their goal. So I feel that they're still, they're feeling a bit stuck between their true energy and the mask that they're used to put on their face, which now is glued to their skin. So how are they going to remove it? They're still confusing their true self with this mask they built. But I have to say, this person is having a hard time communicating how they're feeling about the situation, how they're feeling about you, but they do feel a beautiful union here. Okay, they're just scared of the commitment, of other people's judgment, and not being of being out of your league and all of those things that I said, not being able to provide, disappoint you because their mask was saying something totally different. But within themselves, what they're feeling is love. There are feelings here with these 2 shells. It is a soulmate connection. You guys feel really comfortable with each other. Even if you guys are not really good at communicating, I mean, you are, but they're not really. But I can see that even if this person is not communicating their feelings to you, you know that there is something special and magical between you through the touch, through the way that they touch you, the way that you guys interlace your bodies and take care of each other. It's just so beautiful and harmonious. You feel that you could actually work and they feel the same. Alright? Let me see what else they're feeling about you. They would love for you to have all of your attention on them. They would love to be the best guy or girl that you've ever seen before. They would love to compete with everybody else and just be the winner. This is what I'm seeing here. But then they're like, oh, maybe I've been too used acting as the cocky one, but I'm not. And now I have to face the reality that the competition is high here. 10 of Shells in reverse. Yeah, there is this fear of, they even have a hard time imagining the future with you. It's like, yeah, they're turning themselves a bit cold. They're turning all their feelings away, even though they might think it would be beautiful. You guys would work together. This fear of commitment is truly pushing them towards the cold side. You know, they're actually, yeah, blocking their feelings. That's what I'm seeing here. Not communicating them, but also, yeah, showing a really cold face, as if somebody that doesn't really care, you know, somebody that doesn't really like you. But it's so not true. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side and see what are their intentions. For group number 3 with the amethyst. Their intentions with you, so that you can put your heart at peace. But I always suggest not to take important decision of your life based on a tarot reading. You always need to follow your intuition. So I won't be saying to you, yes, this person is worth waiting for, or this person is worth fighting for. I mean, I can just tell you if the energies are promising or not, but then in the end, it's always you, the magician of your life, and it's always up to you. We have the High Priestess, 4 shells, the Tower in reverse, and the Justice in reverse. Okay. I see that they want to come out of this phase of inactivity, so they want to come back and talk with you again. They definitely want to be back in the game, because they notice that they've been just pretty much negative and subconscious and not believing that true love exists for them. You know, they've been spending a lot of time reevaluating the situation, and now they want to go back. At least in the future, their intention is to come out of this inactivity and negative mindset. But I still see that they will have a hard time being fully honest with you with this Justice in reverse. There will be a bit of a lack of truth, yeah, in what they will be saying to you. It is what I'm saying. They might actually not be fully fair to you, also because they're still resisting this transformation, resisting this growing towards their adult version of themselves. Because what I'm seeing here is that this person might actually be young, and even if they're old, physically, emotionally, they could still be very much immature, and they are resisting this transformation, and they're having a hard time showing their true colors. And this, I don't see it changing in the near future. It might eventually, but the current energies are telling me this person is still going to be in the same mindset of wearing a mask. They will be more active, but they will still wear the same mask. And they won't be very much in touch with their own intuition, and they won't be very wise in their action. And the High Priestess also in reverse tells me that there will be secrets. So it doesn't look really good, like really honest, this person. And it might just be a fact of being very young and immature, and scared of showing who they truly are, because they don't love themselves enough. Photo crystals, yeah, lack of stability, and Page of Feathers. But yeah, I see that they will drop you a message or a call. There will definitely be communication, but still it will be immature. There's another page here, and the photo crystal is telling me that they will still not be able to dig these 4 pillars of their life, creating the foundation of their life and creating something solid and stable and long lasting. They are still not able to do that. So let's have a look at the oracle cards. I'm sorry if this is a big bummer to you, because you would have loved to listen to something else. But really, if this doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. You can pick another pile or another channel. It's fine by me. But if it is striking a chord in you, I would suggest you notice how are you truly feeling. If these words are actually expressing something that you've never been able to express yourself because you were scared to admit that. Okay, we have a weird honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it's like this person still will want to, yeah, come forward, spend some time together with you, but still just having fun and not be fully honest very soon. So yeah, they will come back and contacting you, but then it will be up to you whether you want to trust this person or not, or giving them a chance or not. Then we have psychic development, which is exactly what they need to just be an emotional release. Okay, so this is actually promising because it could be that very soon they will receive some sort of psychic download and they will finally be able to release all of these struggles that they had of not accepting themselves. Okay, so this holiday, I don't know, it could even be just a retreat that they're going for themselves if you haven't planned anything yet together. Then from the Moonology, it says, expect powerful change. Okay, I'm pretty surprised right now because I wasn't expecting this. New moon eclipse, which is actually what we already what we had this week. On Thursday there was an eclipse and the new moon as well. So, okay, a new romantic cycle begins, a new moon in Libra. So, alright, things could actually change eventually in the future. Let me have a look at the horse chestnut in the tree wisdom, the wisdom of tree oracle. Chestnut, where are you? Where are you? Maybe it's under horse. Yeah, 53. Right way up. No, this is upright. It is in reverse. Okay. So the inverse message of this is try to avoid rushing to judgment or arriving at instant conclusions because this may mean that you have ignored important considerations. Be particularly careful not to assess other people's action at a superficial level. So I feel that this is what they're trying to do, not be impulsive, not taking a rash decision. And yeah, not to judge this situation superficially. Let's have a look at this little message as well that it was within the articles. I can safely say that no one before has ever made me feel so appreciated like you do, and for that I'm so very grateful. You're allowing me to blossom into the best version of myself. This is what's happening then between you guys. You've loved this person so much that you actually started making them feel doubtful about themselves, whether they actually deserve that love or not. And all those low confidence issues came up to surface as well. Because, yeah, maybe anything that you said to him or her, it was really in tune with the mask that they always put on, but they weren't really believing those words. They just had this understanding like, wait a minute, I'm not that great, and I'm not that mature either. I'm not ready for this person. I'm not gonna be able to promise a future to this person. So yeah, they just started doubting about their own abilities a lot, and whether they will be successful or not, and whether they will be whether people around them will be pleased as well. This person's just been very, very self-conscious. But I can see that, yeah, from the tarot cards looked like in the near future. They're still gonna be a bit secretive and hiding their true colors, but it is possible that they will soon receive a download and just realize that with you they can actually be themselves. You guys let me know if this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll answer to each one of your comments as soon as I can. I would really love to see if this particular situation has been telling yeah, the truth about your connection, because it's quite particular. So yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. Meantime, you can also hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video and want to be the first one listening to it. So I'm gonna upload a new video now every Thursday and Sunday, but the time is not specific just yet. So yeah, if you want to be the first one, just hit the bell. And yeah, I want to really thank you so much, guys, especially those of you who have been stick around for so long. I started recognizing your faces in your comments, and I'm so glad that you keep staying here with me and you're enjoying my company as I do with yours. I can't wait to see you again in the next video and chatting with you in the comments below. So thanks so much again, and to all of those who are new as well, I really hope you've been enjoying this video and that you've been liking here the energy. It's a lovely little community, and any little bad message is always like you know, kind of, there's not many. That's what I'm actually super surprised. There's like a couple of them that would be like very religious and against tarot, but apart from that, everybody's just so nice. I really want to thank you guys for being so amazing, and not just to me but to other people as well that are going through struggles. You are like supporting each other. Just such a lovely little community. So yeah, that's enough with the chats. I'll see you really soon, guys. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye bye.